Jesus.
Right on.
But I wanted to say to you, Tammy, that I want to try to do right by God. I try my darndest to.
I think we all.
Oops.
We all fall short.
Oh, we all do. We all sin, and that's why I have trouble with the song by Norman Greenbaum, "Spirit in the Sky," because he said, "Never been a sinner, never sinned." Well, if you're a human being, Norman Greenbaum, you sin.
Yeah.
So don't give me that hen house shit, Norman.
Amen. Elite.
Oh man, I've sinned so many times, it's scary. Oh, I feel much better now, though. My leg feels better. My hip feels better. My left hip was killing me earlier. And now my left hip's worse than my right hip. And I have sciatic nerve trouble in my right hip. And the left is worse. Like I always say to everybody, I need the $6 million man treatment. We can rebuild him.
You can try.
You would end up getting $20 million.
Yeah.
And you're worth every.
Oh,
start a Kickstarter.
You know, I was also feeling a little bit hungover still today from Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 8 tall boys is a lot to drink. I actually gave my neighbor Paul one. You know, he fell asleep in 10 minutes after he got home, right after he drank it. He went, a beer for a tall boy for him is like a lot to drink. But he used to drink a lot when he was in the armed forces, Canadian Armed Forces, when he was overseas in Lebanon and Cyprus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he used to drink a lot.
That's understandable.
Yeah, if you're over there, you might want to drink.
It's probably advisable.
Yeah, especially with all the Muslims around.
Back then.
Oh, man.
Now they're over here.
But now but the ones that you get, the ones that are over here are the good ones. They wanna, not that their ones over there are bad, but they're not the radicalized ones. They want to just live like everyone else. They come here for the same reason everyone else did. Live a better life.
Yeah. The land of plenty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I keep always hearing the Americans say, this is the greatest nation in the world. Well, your neighbors to the north might dispute that.
Yeah, but we're not free. We don't have the freedoms of America. We're not free. We don't get. We can't carry guns. We can't say what we want. If you say something bad, they can charge you. You can get thrown in jail for it.
Yes.
In America, you can say what you like.
Yeah, and they do, and not only that, but they kill pretty freely in the States.
But the only people getting killed down there are the people doing bad things.
Yeah.
If you're not a bad guy, then don't worry about it.
Well, I was surprised, Dwayne, that once the police came to my place and Jen was home, I wasn't
There's
home.
A cop. Look at that. He's on monitor too.
And Jen was home and I wasn't home, and the police showed up. And
there's a cruiser hanging out on the waiting to cross here. Let's see where he goes. Oh, he's waiting. Oh, and he slowed down. There might be a cruiser at my house for things I've done. You never know.
It's legal.
Well, no, nothing that we've done.
See, I'm not crazy about Justin Trudeau, but I am impressed that he legalized marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Darn right, it's a good thing. Now I can walk down the street with a joint.
Mm-hmm.
We I used to do that before the
I'd have my hands full though, because the left hand is holding the cane, the right hand would be holding a joint.
At that point, I would be stuck on the corner, look around, no one's coming.
You know what I would really enjoy?
What would you really enjoy?
Water, off I go.
That would be my second guess. Water.
Some water. I call that one of the greatest gifts from God, water.
And,
True that. I heard a guy say true that last week. I was surprised to hear him say it.
oh, everybody says it.
My friend Steve Smith used to always say, sure right.
He used to say what?
Sure right.
Sure, right.
Sure, right.
Sure right.
Nice.
Sure, right.
And he also used to call the Americans American.
Mm.
And he also calls guys who wear the baseball caps backwards goobers.
No.
You gotta forgive him, he's from England.
Mm.
Yeah.
That cruiser was going really slow. I'm gonna run down.
Mm.
You know, one of the first things I did this morning, Tammy, when I was still at home?
What?
I brushed my teeth.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good practice. Yeah. Oh, the water is fabulous. I don't know anybody that drinks as much water as I do. I once drank 30 glasses of water straight in a row. I was high on acid. I was so thirsty. I was high on acid, and I had to have 30 glasses of water after drinking 24 bottles of beer.
Equalizing it. No, I can't speak.
The only good thing, though, about it was that the acid kept me from having to pee too much. See, it's very good that way. I mean, it's heavy. It's so freaking heavy, you can't even pee. Oh, I've done all kinds of different acid. Oh, yeah. Window pane, which was the last LSD 25, which was the last original acid from the 60s. And I did it in 1975. I was 16. Years old, and I did some acid in school. The teacher made me take the projector back to the other class. What happened is I rammed it into the banister at the end of the hall. Then when I got into the classroom, I stood up on a desk because the teacher wasn't there. No, I was a crazy kid.
Well,
Oh, I was just wacko, crazy Hungarian kid.
you know, one of the guys from my high school, he said something to me in class, and I stood up, and I grabbed him, I put him up against the wall, and I just held him there. I said, don't fuck. And that's when I realized I had a bad temper, and he was just like, holy shit, Tammy, I said, don't fuck with me. I said, I might not be able to end what I might do. don't fuck with me.
Tammy, when I was going to Westbrook I was in grade 11 or 12.
All right, guys, we got a treat. My buddy Dougie is our neighbor, Dougie is gonna come up and burn one. So we're gonna have the awesomeness of his pleasure, and I kind of missed smoking them up yesterday. I felt bad, so I wanted to make sure that we got them up here today to partake.
Yeah, I think I was in grade 12, Tammy. And this guy, Kevin Grenier, he would sit behind me and he whacked me in the head with a ruler, wooden ruler. You know what I did? I put up with it for 3 days, and then the 4th day, I grabbed him by the shirt and I slammed him against
Thank you
the
so
wall.
much. I
And
love
my
hearing good
freaking
stuff
hand
like
was
that.
bleeding because I hit a nail while I was hitting him against the wall. And I just
Reese
kept
Chat
ramming him against the
2001.
wall about 5 times.
But he stopped.
Fuck, you'd be no contest to beat up.
Right. Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
Doug. No. Sit there, Doug. Slide over. There's a reason that chair's there.
I gotta have a cigarette.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Not close.
How is everybody? Hi, Tammy.
Doing good, buddy.
Hello.
What did you do this morning?
Got coffee. Come up here.
Nice. Yeah, I missed you last night. I'm so sorry.
That's
I did
okay.
mean to,
Nope, that's
but
fine.
nothing
Yeah,
came in.
that's the craziest I ever went. Slamming the guy 5 times against the wall after I saw blood dripping down my hand from hitting a nail.
Wow,
From
Joe.
whacking him into the wall.
So violent.
Oh man, it was gory. And yes, and another time my girlfriend stuck a thumbtack in my arm right here, right in there, and the blood was gushing out like Wolf Baseball.
Wow.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I had to run to the washroom and get toilet
Yeah.
paper and wipe it all up. And
Put your arm underneath.
she could be pretty cruel, that girl.
It was a girl?
Yeah, Bonnie Moon, my girlfriend.
Wow.
I went out with her 4 times for about 4 months each time.
And every
I
time,
never was good with long relationships.
and she beat you up every time?
No, but she used to like biting her nails, and I didn't like her doing that.
And so,
Bite her nails halfway down.
how did she end up beating you up?
She didn't beat me up. But we sure like to kiss.
Smooches.
Wow. I used to bite my nails.
I used to smooch.
Oh, smooching is fun.
Biting nails is all right too sometimes.
Lips to lips is a nice thing. Well, as long as it's man and woman, not man and man. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Kissing on the lips. Fuck.
Oh,
That's the
dear.
freaking worst part of it.
I don't know. The kissing on the lips wouldn't be the worst part. I think the dick in your bum would be the worst part.
Thank you for being so honestly graphic.
I mean, if you had to, like gun to the head, I'm pretty sure you could kiss another guy on the lips. But gun to the head.
My mother said she saw her friend kissing a guy in his backyard on the lips.
Jesus.
And he was about 64.
Wow. Is that even legal?
Maybe back then.
It probably is now.
It is now.
Good for them.
Back in the 70s, yeah.
What a grown fella does in the privacy of
In
his
the
own backyard
70s,
with
they didn't give a shit what you did.
is his business, I suppose.
Yeah, the 70s, they didn't care.
And things are not like they used to be. They were way more free back then.
Yeah.
There was no COVID back then.
Say no to COVID.
I know.
Pass 3, share 2.
The what?
Pass 3, share 2. You know what time it is?
Pass 3, share 2?
Yeah, is it pass 3 or is it share 2?
Probably pass 3. That sounds more right to me. I'm not sure what you mean.
137.
Oh, okay.
Pass 3, share
No,
2.
1230. 1237.
That would be more accurate.
There you
12:30.
go. Now you know what time it is.
I always carry my watch with me, but I can't have it on my wrist because it's Velcro and it keeps coming off. It won't stay on.
It's gonna be
It was in heavy rain twice.
Hey, you have it where you have it. That's good enough.
See, I've heard of bag ladies in Welland. Now I'm becoming a bag man. I carry the bag with me all the time.
Okay.
Well, I got a crusher, I got a pipe, I got. I don't have no weed. I gave it all to one. I got some at home. Can always go home and smoke a pipe full. You know, I got 34 totes, Doug, from one pipe full.
Really?
34 totes. That's insane.
Are you sure you weren't high and miscounted?
No, they were all good totes too. Lots of smoke coming out.
How would you be able to keep track of how many it was with you smoking and whatnot? You wouldn't be able to keep track.
I can keep track. I got a pretty
Stoners
good
can't keep
brain. I
track.
can remember.
I'd have forgotten at the count of 5.
Yeah.
Was it 5 or 6? 5. No, 6. Scrap with that. Let's start again.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll even go as far as to say that the marijuana actually makes my brain work better.
Oh, sure. Marijuana is known to do that, make people's brains work better. That sounds accurate and
It is
reliable.
accurate. It's true.
Mm-hmm. Studies done show that
4 out of 5 dentists agree.
4 out of 5 dentists agree. There you have it.
Well, there's no pain.
It's a miracle.
I mean, the nerve endings are exposed, so to speak.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. You gotta get that covered.
I've got to get to the dentist.
You don't want to be exposing your nerves. That's for sure.
Well, I used to always have bad nerves, but not in the last 12 years.
You ever, the tool, Rivet? You ever hear people get nicknamed Rivet?
No,
No.
no.
Their nickname,
Sounds reasonable though.
Rivet. Rivet.
Nice.
Rivet.
Are you sure you're not thinking of a frog?
Yes,
Yeah.
they go Rivet.
Yeah.
Rivet.
You jamming me? On the 29th, I'm getting $20 from Mike. And on the 30th, when we get our disability, I'm getting the other 10. Well, I hope he doesn't become a Robert Weaver, because Robert Weaver always reneged on stuff. He still owes me a carton and 4 packs. I'll never see it. He still owes me $20. I'll never see it. I haven't seen Robert Weaver in Welland in about a year and a half. No, not a year and a half. Last October.
John's wearing sunglasses.
Where'd one?
He's moving around too much.
I move around a lot after smoking. My dad used to say I was very fidgety when I was little.
He said a lot more than that.
Yeah, I'll say.
Fidgety. That's the least
I'll
of what
say
he called
a lot
you.
more than that.
That was
Sometimes he'd say, "Let's not have so much dialogue."
that was the least.
The 5 of us kids are in the car with my mom and dad, and he'd say, "Let's not have so much dialogue in the back seat."
Can't we just shut up?
My mother and father.
Let's not have so much dialogue.
My dad was a very good driver, though.
Yeah.
Very good driver.
But you know what? He didn't like all the dialogue.
No, he did not like
No,
all
he
the
didn't.
dialogue, no. And he also used to say, "This is my menagerie." When all 5 of us kids were with him, and he'd say, "This is my menagerie." 5 is a fair amount of children.
Right.
That's a mid-sized litter.
That's a mid-sized litter, you know. Our cat once had 8 kittens. 8 of them. That's a lot.
Mhm. John,
No, I'll pass it. I'm done.
John's had enough.
I just don't even have to think about it. I'm done. But of course, it will help the walking home. You know, I'm holding out. I could take a bus home, but I'm holding out with the bus pass because I still got 6 rides left, and I want to save it until the last week.
Tomorrow's gonna be all rainy.
Then I'll use it tomorrow. Thank you for the ahead forecast. I kind of like knowing what it's going to be like next day.
there you go.
Oh, here's a funny one for you. I brought an umbrella with me last week and it didn't rain.
Better than bringing an umbrella, not bringing
That's almost
one.
as good as Stephen Wright.
Better than not bringing one, and it does rain.
True that.
I'd rather
Very
carry
I brought an umbrella last week with me and it didn't rain.
In case it did.
In case
But that
it
was nice
did.
of Jen to give me the umbrella.
See?
True.
True that.
I miss that woman. I miss her. I'm crazy about that woman.
The plot thickens.
Dum dum dum.
But then Irene asked if she could spend the night sometime.
You might have to get one of those little blue pills for that night. You don't want to be letting her down. She's coming
Good
over
night.
expecting smooches and a quick diddling, and then you can't. That'd be very embarrassing. You'd want to.
Don't worry, I'd be able to perform.
Good man.
I'm not that old yet. I'm only 62.
You want her leaving happy, John.
She's younger than me, I believe. I'm pretty sure that she's like about 54.
Don't have a heart attack. That's all I need to hear. John got carted out.
No,
naked, stepped in the
I
bar.
call her the other half of my comedy team.
She's your Ben to your Jerry.
Yeah, we are funny together. And maybe funny will be fun in bed.
Nice. You got any special moves planned?
No, just my usual.
Just you. What does that comprise of?
Comprised of not too fast and not
Thank
too
you.
slow.
Nice.
Okay, Dwayne,
All right.
Alrighty.
you have a good day, okay?
You bet.
too.
You concentrate on stamina
See you,
or
Doug.
technique.
Uh,
Stamina or technique.
I probably wouldn't have much stamina right now.
So it's a mix.
That is going to be questionable. The stamina part.
You think you're going to be around what, 60%?
I'll probably have to not have a cigarette for about 6 hours beforehand. And that might help. Also, here, Dwayne. Oh, I held that in a few seconds.
I usually do that.
I usually do, not always, but I try to remember. You know. See, Ralph gets mad at me sometimes when I don't hold the shatter in long enough. See, he did teach me how to breathe, though, so I won't cough, and I haven't coughed about the last 10 times I've done it. And you just have to breathe in twice as deeply as you exhale.
Ralph Shatter brings all the Johns to the yard. He could teach you, but he'd have to.
There's another John that comes there, too. He works in a dispensary.
Then the song's right.
Mhm.
He works in a dispensary.
Does he also enjoy Ralph Shatter?
He enjoys Ralph Shatter.
So it is Ralph Shatter that brings all the Johns to the yard.
True.
God
True that.
bless.
I knew he was going to get around to that.
Mm.
I know if the information was there, the truth
Yep,
would be told.
yep. Yep.
Can't hide from the truth.
Can't hide from God knows it.
No.
God knows it. Can't hide from the truth. And if you hide the truth, you got God to answer to.
And Kiwi Farms.
And Jesus.
And Jesus, yes.
I even brought my eye drops.
I have eye drops.
Clear eyes.
Don't mix that up with peroxide.
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
I once put peroxide in my eyes accidentally. I thought I was gonna die.
I remember that day. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I seriously considered taking my eyes out because I thought it would stop the pain.
Yeah.
Well, Tammy, I thought I'd show you. That's my pipe.
Oh.
What is that, a crack pipe?
No, it's for
Oh,
weed.
just a regular weed
Regular
pipe.
weed pipe. Got it from Rick.
Nice.
And not only that, there's another thing.
That's mighty white of
I
him.
got a crusher from Rick.
Sweet Murphy Brown.
Yep. See?
That is sharp.
Very sharp.
Indeed.
Very sharp.
Mhm.
30 turns and it's done.
Nice.
Although sometimes I give it 40 to get it extra fine so I get more totes.
It's got
I know all the tricks of the trade. I've been smoking pot since I was 13. And I'm 62 now. That's a long time, 49 years. And, yeah, crusher, yes. Thank you, Rick, for all that stuff.
Let's see the pressure. Do you use the stash spot in the bottom ever? There's a little stash spot that you can put on
I
the
have
bottom.
never used that, but thank you for pointing that out because I sometimes am a little feeble in the mind.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Don't worry about it. I'm feeble of mind every day.
I'm black and
Especially
slow.
since I turned 60, I have gotten feeble in the mind sometimes.
I'm black and slow.
I'm black and slow too. I identify as black and slow.
Dumb.
Tammy, I'm just pretending. Well, I'm not pretending. I'm kind of wanting to be black. I like to get real dark in the summer.
Then go for it. Just make sure.
Wait till you see me by the end of September. I'm gonna be really dark.
Do your hair and beards up in
And I'm
dreads?
gonna have my beard trimmed, and I'll be able to get a tan on all my face.
Nice,
Go for it.
nice.
And not only that, but right now I'm disappointed in myself. I gained 5 pounds in a week.
5 pounds?
In a week.
I ship bigger things than that. That's nothing to be worried about.
You should be
5
on the
pounds.
farm.
My God.
But yeah, he's right.
John,
No, he is right. Yeah.
John, you weigh 400 pounds. 5 pounds is not making a lick of difference.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to tell you exactly how much I weigh.
How much?
227.
That's not bad, John.
No,
Well
it's
done.
not.
I was up to 245 just
You
about
used
2
to weigh
months ago.
400 pounds.
No, I weighed 278. That was the most I ever weighed, 278. That was too heavy, and I didn't like it was a killer on my back when I was that fat.
You've been eating better though, too, right?
I've been eating like a king this month because I did an $80 shopping at Bubo's and I still got half of it left. Not only that, but I also went to the Holy Trinity Food Bank and I got tons of good stuff.
John made out like a bandit.
Oh,
I made
yeah.
out like a bandit last week.
Excellent. You have to sometimes make it look like
I have also calculated that next month my spending cash will be $625. Not too shabby.
So what's the plan? Hookers and Coke?
No, save $100.
Nice. Can't go wrong with that.
Oh, I'm trying to improve.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
people-
trying to improve my bad habits.
I think it's a little late in life to start changing that. No?
No, never
No.
too late. You're never too late. I'm an old man. It's not too late.
So what are you gonna live the last year of your life out being good?
Why not?
Well, not able to be totally good.
No.
That is a freaking fucking impossibility. No, the smoking probably will not go away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't mean just the weed. I mean cigarettes.
Mm-hmm. That would be really good if you could quit smoking. That would really increase your life.
Yeah.
I'd like to quit too.
Sometimes I feel tired just from smoking a cigarette.
Smoking tuckers you out sometimes. Yeah, that's a
Especially
sign.
late at night, like at 1 a.m.
When you're smoking in bed.
No, I never smoke in bed.
Good.
I have a rule that not to smoke in bed because too many famous actors have died that way.
Why does it matter that they're famous actors?
Not that matters because
You know any people
just as bad would be people that aren't famous getting burned.
Yeah, hundreds die in bed because of smoking in bed. Don't smoke in bed.
Don't smoke in bed,
Don't
folks.
smoke.
Message from John.
And, you know, we were coming back from Oakville to Milton Heights. And on the way, we went to a restaurant. All three of us ate steak. It was fabulous. This place made it
Fabulous.
good. And I had it well done, and it was perfect. And you could still cut it easy. It was amazing.
And what was that? Medium rare?
Well done, yet juicy.
Really?
I couldn't believe it. Well, when you're around Toronto area, those fucking people know how to cook.
Mhm.
They fucking know. They know how to cook,
Yeah.
and they have the authentic Chinese food, not like Welland.
True that.
True that.
True that.
Fuck. I mean, what part of China do they come from that come here to do make Chinese? And what part do the ones from Toronto? Where do they come from? Canton,
And Kowloon province, and
Shanghai.
Shanghai. A lot of places. But think of all
Wuhan.
think of all the yummy dishes we have that we wouldn't have if they hadn't come from
True
back.
that. Very true.
You can't drink your coffee black, eh? If I can make a pot of coffee, if you don't mind it, drinking it black.
No, thanks. I'm fine with water.
Holy crap! You see that guy moving on his bike?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap! There's someone in our parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! We're gonna die! Get the gun! They're getting out.
Good.
They're getting out. Is he pulling something out? What is that? Who is that? That's not Michelle. Oh my God, we're gonna die. I'm getting the crossbow.
Give me this knife. I don't call it a sword.
See, that is exactly what
Is
I
that
would
your mom?
use if somebody broke into my place. That would be a knife.
Are they
Very
unloading
effective weapon.
I don't know who they are.
stuff? That's Everest.
Oh.
Everest's here. Guys, my buddy Everest has just showed up.
Everest. I know
Everest.
who that is.
Yes.
He was here about 2 weeks ago.
We're gonna have to smoke a joint. I will move my body armor. It's open.
No sound of
All right, we're gonna have to smoke a joint.
One way or another.
I love Blondie. Oh, I love them. I had 4 albums by them.
I went to high school with Blondie.
I only have
I did not go to high school with
album.
Blondie.
And you know what?
Parallel Lines?
No, it was the best of Blondie.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I had that too.
Hello, love.
Hello, love.
Hello.
Morning. Good timing.
Hello.
I'm just gonna roll one up.
Hello.
Okay, hello.
We were just doing a deck, eh? Look at that.
Well, you'll like the air conditioning.
What are you doing, young fella?
Good timing. I was just gonna spin one up.
Okay, so what's leaking here?
Okay, basically what's happening, remember I told you before what was happening? When it's going down the drain hole, the overflow drain hole, somehow from that drain hole, it's going down through into the wall, down into his kitchen. Get this, when it runs normal, right into the center hole, and drains just, it works normal, nothing leaks, nothing that. But if I leave it trickling, so it goes into that overflow drain hole at the back of the sink, it leaks, like it goes down and leaks. It seems impossible because that drain hole goes to the drain. There should be no way that it goes into there and then leaks.
But the thing is, though, it's like a steel sink.
No, it's like a 30 sink, 1930s, that one right in the bathroom.
Yeah.
How you been doing, Dave?
Well, you know, living the dream.
Right. I don't have any sugar or cream. I have coffee, but I don't have sugar and cream. Sorry. If you drink your coffee black, I can make a pot.
We just stopped at Denny's.
Oh, good. Okay. Did you think of me?
Oh, Tammy, I forgot to tell you what I had for lunch at the old center.
What do you have?
No, I got a
Chicken
coffee
Caesar
here.
salad
Thanks.
with bacon. It was good.
Oh, yeah.
I had to clean my teeth out right away with toothpicks.
Watch this. When you run it normal.
Yeah.
I had to use 2 toothpicks.
When you run it normal,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It happens.
Nothing leaks. There's no
Yeah, especially when you got lots of holes in your teeth.
Like that. Goes in there, and right away it starts moving down there. And it's not-
Yeah.
It goes into here or this.
Um,
There or this. But that's fine.
Tomorrow's lunch is gonna be ham with fried rice and veggies.
I can let it leak and you can see it go down. But it has to be just.
I'll have it.
that. Just like that.
I'll eat ham again. I like it again.
If you ran downstairs,
I used to not like it for a while.
minutes, you'll start
Yeah.
Yeah, because when it was too wet, I didn't like that. But the texture when it's like that, horrible.
Yeah.
And almost as bad as liver.
But I guarantee you.
But liver's worse.
Liver just had
And the drywall up there. and then-
done. Just flip it in there. I wash it.
Yeah, that's.
It should
No,
be possible.
don't.
I guarantee
You just
if I
put it in
run
flour
yeah,
and
one of
fluff,
the-
fluff, and then you fry it.
It's already
Very nice.
But I can show you
Okay,
exactly where
excuse
they
me,
show
sir,
where
liver.
it leaks right into.
Please
But
let me fry
that
it.
should
I'm
be
going
possible.
to eat you afterwards.
You like onions with it? My brother loves liver and onions.
Yes.
So does my mother.
On the back of the.
You know what? I can't get by the smell though. I won't eat it.
It's right full of cracks over there, right?
For a long time, I wouldn't eat egg.
I can't handle the smell of liver. I don't like eating organs of animals. I just don't like to do that.
You know, I've always been of the sort to say, why should I eat theirs? I've got one of my own.
There we go.
Right.
There's no moisture in there. It's going
And
into
then I
that drain,
thought,
and somehow
why
that
is it
drain
that
is
the one
being tomorrow.
eat the liver? And then I realized we poison ourselves each and every fucking day.
Right with me.
Each and every. If you eat the liver, it's pure.
In other words, Tammy, it's a wonder we're alive.
It is.
Only by God's grace.
God bless.
We're here by God's. He wants us here for a reason.
Yes.
I mean, we'd be dead otherwise. And I've known a lot of people that were young that have died. It's very sad. As young as 5 years old. Twice. Right. Both girls.
Okay. And if they're not
Well, the way I see it, and I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right, is that those children are sitting by Jesus. He especially loves the children. And I can see that. I agree. I agree with him. I'll go along with that good habit. This Ralph's granddaughter, her name's Rosalind. I call her Rosie. And her parents call her Rosie Bear. Her parents call her Rosie Bear. And cutest little girl I've ever seen. And she even likes talking to me, and I think it's a thrill.
Crazy how specific that leak has to be, though, eh?
Yeah, if anything, normally the only time that ever happens is on like metal sinks and that, in your overflow, they rust. So your overflows out
But
like
where would that water be going to? Because
Well, that's going right down the drain. There's either some kind of elbow or another
or an angled pipe where it's
pipe.
just
I
where
know
it's
where it's leaking.
Dwayne?
It's leaking right down the pipe, right down the water things. Look, feel my hand, that's the water things.
How come it only works when it's at a trickle? Think it just needs tightening?
I have
That'd be amazing.
I have changed my mind, Dwayne. I would like some black coffee.
Yeah? All right, I'll make a pot.
Thank you.
Down there, it's going down the things here.
I've been drinking black coffee because of Ralph.
Going in behind the.
He gives me like about half a cup of, in a Tim Hortons cup of black Tim Hortons coffee. And it wakes you up all right. But I just bought yesterday some Southern Butter Pecan, and it's by International Delight, and it's 946 milliliters, almost like
I gotta have.
$5.99.
These sugar
How
or
much?
milk.
$5.99. That poo-poo.
One or the other.
Kind of expensive, but it's good.
It's the good shit.
It's really good. It makes the coffee
I can
taste
drink
like,
milk by
like
itself, I can
gold.
drink it with sugar by itself,
Only better.
but I can't drink it just black.
Better than gold.
Gold. It tastes like gold. Only
Tastes
better.
better than gold.
Excellent.
Actually,
I
gold would
think
taste
they're
pretty bad
wired
if you lost all your teeth chewing it.
To the tops.
That's really good Southern Butter Pecan. And also, I bought a liter of milk and it's almost done already. I got 2 boxes of cereal. Shreddies and this multi-grain cereal, like not a famous brand or not.
But it's multi-grain, so it should be.
It's like same shape as Shreddies. Where?
Square.
True that.
You want to smoke, Dave? I got DMs.
DMs.
DMs. They're fancy. Fancy. Yeah.
Dwayne, could I get a glass of water now?
Of course. Yeah, go ahead. Use the kitchen, buddy.
Kitchen?
Let the water run a little.
My name's John.
I'm Dave. How you doing, brother?
This guy's a wizard at fixing shit. Him and Everest can fix anything. You give them a problem, they'll figure it out.
No, I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
Only if it's a problem.
Mhm.
If it ain't a problem, then we're.
And how long have you been doing this kind of work?
Fixing shit? Probably all his life.
40-something years.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing you'd ever
I've
get.
been 57. I started when I was 13, so yeah, 45 years.
That's a
So
lot.
you've got a long list of fucking accomplishments.
I'm mostly a roofer.
That's tough. My buddy, we have a friend, Mike, and I was watching him one day, and he's carrying 2 fucking things of shingles up a fucking ladder.
I used to be able to do that. when
I could
was a
barely
kid.
carry one, never mind fucking up a ladder.
Two bundles.
Yeah, but I can't do that for fucking 6 hours. Lugging bundles, that's a lot of work. I could do maybe 1 bundle for 6 hours.
In Grimsby, we put 400 bundles up
Oh my God,
on a cottage thing
that's
for
incredible.
what is that? Assisted living or wherever up there in Grimsby.
Yeah.
We did it in 1 day.
Wow.
Me and 2 other guys.
That's
400
incredible.
bundles up onto the roof.
Are you okay smoking them? So I'll slide her up. Let's see, you got it.
Oh, sorry.
What is it? Yeah. It's just the result of leaking. So if you can figure out what it is on this side, it shouldn't matter what.
Cammy, I'm wrapped up and ripped up on so I.
It would be leaking
You're
all the
wrapped
time,
up
but
in excellent.
Yeah,
That's the word.
but it's helping the leg.
Ooh.
Excellent.
So how are we gonna test
And the water
this?
helps.
It takes about, because it's one of these things where I don't realize it and I go to bed. And then 5-10 minutes later, it's banging on. And I realize right away I run out, sure enough, this thing is just tippling on water.
That's not bad. I still got 15 left.
So it does take
There you
about
go.
5 minutes for it to affect that.
I just got a carton Saturday. Damn smooth. Rick brought it right to me, along with 9 tall boys.
There you go.
No, I'm cooked. That's another way of putting it. Cooked. Fried, stoned,
Move on.
wasted,
I'm
gone,
done.
blitzed, bonzoed, gonzoed.
You freaked the shit out of me when you pulled up. I didn't know who it was. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, yeah.
Like you were not the first thought that comes into my mind of someone pulling up, right?
Yeah.
And then 2 people getting out, like you're your scooter, right? I recognize you
Yeah.
pulled up. So then you guys are standing around and then you guys start coming towards us. And I'm thinking, oh my God, get the gun.
Hey, I would have had that fucking name before I got out.
Oh, the water's wonderful.
Come on in, the water's fine.
Water's fine.
Amen.
See, there is something to it, I think. The fact that I'm an Aquarius, the water bearer, boy, do I bear a lot of water.
God bless. When good water goes
I'm in
bad.
Scales.
Libra,
Last day of Libra,
October?
22nd.
October 22nd. My mother's birthday was November 22nd. And she was right on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius. Right on the cusp.
I have a cousin born on November 22nd. Me and her brother are both born October 22nd. He's 2 years younger, no, older than me. He was born in 69. And I was born in 71. He always said, oh, I'm a talking bastard. And I'm like, why? Because you're born when you're the rooster? You're not that godly.
Yeah.
I'm a talking bastard. No, you're not. But man, people didn't go up against my cousin. They are flat.
So it's not the drain hole that's going in, it is going in through the crack.
It's going right through there.
Ah.
So tell Warren, tell him you need new stuff for the bathroom.
New what, sink? New
Same
sink?
thing. You give me the same kind, just taps.
Oh, okay.
Those.
That's an easy switch out too, eh?
Landed on that side. Might be buying you a new boat.
Thanks for coming over, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time out. I really appreciate it. Is your phone working? Because mine isn't.
Yeah.
You can call them and just let them know
Might
what
not
we
be
need.
working now.
That's slowly.
And how do we test this? Just let it run and see. Oh, you can't do it now and it's
No.
still leak.
No, what we did was the tap stopped when it's leaking. You go by the tap and it's running down the water lines. The water lines and everything are tight. It's just your taps are no good anymore.
Okay, so I just need new taps. Is that a 3-hole or one?
Probably three.
3-hole, all right. Yeah, it's a 1930s thing.
Actually, those are brand new. Those are the new bathroom style things there.
Oh, that was cool.
Not too bad. How you doing?
Alright. Just with some people right now, I just didn't want to miss your calls. Everything okay?
So far, yeah, we're at Scribbs right now, and he needs a set of bathroom taps for the sink.
Okay, can you come over to Division? Because I got some shitty ones. Can you bring Dwayne and get them out of Division Street with him?
Yeah,
I got some used ones here that are in good shape still.
Okay,
So we can get rid of that shitty one at his place.
okay.
Are you
And
okay with that, buddy?
yeah, and what are you doing for a couple hours this afternoon?
I'm good.
I'm gonna be fucked all day.
Are you? Okay, well, that's fine, because what we're gonna do then is we'll get Scribb, we'll go down to Patsy and finish off that fence.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll try to get everything all done today.
Right now, and one of them's in a big hurry, and I gotta finish up right now.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, pal. Thank you very much, Everest.
No problem. Have a good day.
See ya.
Bye. Oh, hello.
Hello.
How are ya?
I'm good.
Tammy, Dave, Tammy.
Hi.
John?
AKA Santa Claus.
They don't call me Santa, they just call me the host.
I'm gonna use your cup
Yeah.
for your coffee, John.
Here, Jim.
No more water for John.
Okay, sorry. What happened? You okay? Everyone's good?
It fell over.
Thank you, Dwayne.
I
Never
don't
good.
need you right now. I'm sitting here.
Never good. I got smokes.
Hey, you didn't by chance borrow my screwdriver, or my cordless screw gun from thing there? Patsy?
The DeWalt? No.
Because if I get it, I think it's a little fucking kit up front.
In the. And you left the laundry bin was on well? Or he's got access to it?
He's got the key. He's always in there. And remember that blue fucking 2-foot bar?
Oh, yeah.
Who else in that building would be able to take that out?
You know what? Do you need a drill? You can.
Oh no, I got mine here. Yeah, I still got mine here.
And I have your one you can use if you ever need.
Yeah, yeah.
I have two. I have
Okay,
your
so
impact drill too on that of the rigid.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Don't I?
yeah. You got the. Yeah, you got
well,
one.
I just use the one.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Well, I
know
got-
what
I got the
else
one in the
I
car
thought
now.
was on American California? Say you don't
need to set up a
love
track.
me, my
need to track 'em.
salamander.
Either a cheap
You
Call
coffee
them
can.
Gardner Wing.
They're fucking painted bright blue.
I'm getting
Tell them
closer,
to give it back to you.
getting closer to
Tell them
your
there was cameras in there.
heart.
You don't just leave tools down there. There was
I don't
cameras
know
in
it.
there. That's how we know.
He's a good singer.
You got a week.
Paul
to bring it back.
McCartney.
I know.
Get it back.
Boy, is he good. Very good.
Gave up.
John, Kenny,
Gifted.
Alright.
See you,
Oh,
Dave.
yeah,
See you,
yeah.
everybody.
Out there. Yeah, I'm not wearing my vest.
You might even say gifted, yes. Well, he wasn't in the greatest band for nothing.
All right.
George Harrison said that it was what they did in their past life that made them what they were then. But I don't agree with reincarnation,
Why?
although it's possible.
All right. I'll see you guys in a while.
See you in a while. Oh, I was gonna say to Dwayne, I might be here a while because I can't drink that till it's cold.
Hey, Cammy, do you want me to switch this TV for you?
Yeah.
I like cold coffee. If it's black, it's gotta be cold. On Friday is gonna be one of my favorites at the Oak Center, Swedish meatballs
Mm,
with rice.
you gotta have it with rice.
Oh, it's gonna be good. That's gonna be the meal of the week, Friday.
Mm.
Friday.
Mm.
Oh, I like any meatball.
But Swedish ones are just
I don't. I like even the meatballs from Pupo's, but they don't like me. I get heartburn every time I eat them. Same with the cabbage roll.
too much tomato.
Too much tomato. Too much tomato.
Too much tomato sauce.
You're probably right, and I would say you are right. See, some people have lactose intolerance. I might have tomato intolerance.
Mhm.
Although I use ketchup always on fries.
But that's not real ketchup.
Not real tomato. More like paste.
Well, paste that's watered down.
Yeah.
And with sugar added to it. Heinz ketchup is not supposed to be that sweet. Ketchup is not supposed to be sweet.
And another song that was on American Top 40 was Kenny Rogers, and She Believes in Me. Yes, yes. Yes, I like Kenny Rogers. Very good singer.
Very good.
Very good singer. Those Americans can really put them out. the good musicians and singers, and
But didn't you
so
know
can
that
the British.
Kenny Rogers is Canadian?
He is. First I've heard of it. Wow. But why then do a lot of these Canadians that make a big move to California?
Go where the money is.
I see. Confucius saying,
Confucius say, don't fuck around.
go for the money.
Which is what a lot of them did. I can't say I blame them. But I'm not that shallow.
Oh, and they played the song by the Carpenters. It was just American Top 40 Extra. They play songs all through the 70s when it's from the 70s. That's what I love about the 70s opposed to the 80s. It's way better. And but they played the song "We've Only Just Begun" by the Carpenters. Beautiful song, and I love Karen Carpenter. She's my favorite singer, and I mean out of men and women, she's my favorite singer.
She was a beautiful singer.
Oh,
You know she's heading up the choir.
she's heading the choir. I'm sure the man upstairs definitely gave her that position.
They've got beautiful kids.
Petula Clark, yep.
Yep.
Carly Simon, Joni Mitchell, Carole King. Yes. Linda Ronstadt. I love Linda Ronstadt. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Yes, yes. Linda Ronstadt, yeah. And then there are that. I also love Donna Summer, Marilyn McCoo, Roberta Flack, Gladys Knight. Gladys Knight, wow, what a talent. What a talent, Gladys Knight. She's so good, it's making me cry just thinking of how good she is. And it's got to be one of the grooviest songs ever done, Midnight Train to Georgia. Oh. 1974. Were you 3 years old?
How about that?
74. I was 15 already. I was in high school already. Already in high school. Yeah, and I did graduate from high school, but I had to take a night school class to graduate. I needed one more credit, and I got it. But I had to go all the way to Ottawa to the Art Museum, just so to prove that, and I had to get proof that I was there. And I brought it back to the teacher, and I ended up getting 62%. Just barely passed.
It happens.
And I was good at drawing cartoons when I was young. I was really good. I was so good that I should have been an adult. I could I could make up my own cartoons. Like hundreds of them. I had like about, when I was living even on Cozy Street, when I was in my 30s and 40s, I had like about 100 pages of drawings. And some of them I even colored in with pencil crayon.
Do you still have them?
Nope. That all got left behind when I moved from Cozy Street because I had to put a lot of my stuff in storage. And that cost me a pretty penny paying for the storage. About, I believe it was $70. Yeah. I did not like doing that, having stuff in storage, but I had no choice because I had a lot of stuff. When I lived on Cozy Street, I was living in a lap of luxury, living in Frenchtown. I had lots of money all the time, and the rent was only $325. And now I pay $5.82. But still, good luck finding a place as cheap as mine today. I mean, you'd be lucky if you can pay $750 or $800. Even at the babies, it's more than what I pay. Although there are some that are getting, they have a trustee.
Mhm.
They have a trustee, and their hydro and everything else get paid for by their trustee, and they rent paid by the trustee, and the rent is only like $85 or $88. And then they also, on top of that, get $200 allowance every Tuesday.
Mhm.
I'll get to live with $200 a week. Very comfortably. But yeah, I calculated already that I'll have $625. That's quite a lot of money. I'm going to try to save 100. Not bad. Not bad. When you make good black coffee. At about 10:45 on Saturday morning, I had 3 cups of pizzas and green corn. I thought, what a breakfast that is. With lots of butter and salt. Oh yeah, I used to, when I was a little kid, I used to slap tons of butter on the corn.
Mhm.
And I could eat 6 cobs when I was young. Now I can lucky if I can eat 3. Well, I can eat 3, but not more than that. Not more than 3. Sometimes I'll buy 5, but not very often, usually just 3. And sometimes you can get it reduced for real cheap, like 89 cents for 3 cobs of corn. And there's nothing wrong with it, it's perfectly good. It's just that it doesn't have all the husk on it like the loose corn. That's 5 for $3.99.
That's not bad.
Nope, less than $1 a piece, that's good.
Mhm.
And it's peaches and cream, and I love that stuff. Corn is actually my favorite summer thing of all, and then in second place, a close second, sweet cherry.
I think I would put them level.
Put them tied, yeah.
Level with
Yeah.
each other.
Well, I've had corn and then sweet cherries before, especially when I was younger.
Oh,
Now that's good summer eating,
mhm.
especially when the cherries are huge.
Indeed.
I'm not surprised I gained 5 pounds in a week. Not at all surprised because I've been eating a lot lately. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised that it was only 5 pounds.
And good food.
Very good. Good food for you,
That's
Mr.
right.
Horvat said.
Yes.
My aunt's dad.
Mhm.
Yeah, Mr. Horvat, old man Horvat, and he had like about 6 different kinds of snacks on the table. He said, "Eat, eat, eat. Good food for you." And he also had about 4 kinds of pop. Yeah, he was a nice man. Wow. Like I always said, God, you do good work. You've done good work with all of us, but some of them are too blind to see it.
Too blind until it's too late. And when it's too late, you can't say nothing. You better keep telling everybody that knows you and that your Lord and Savior is Jesus Christ. You believe in the Holy Trinity. You know you've been bad and you repent every fucking day. From the moment you get up to the moment you get to sleep. And in your dreams, you repent. Because I want to see all my children.
What is that called, Tammy, in the church when they go to talk to the priest?
Confession.
Confession, right? Yeah. They.
That's only in the
I've seen a few TV comedy shows where they're in confession. Seinfeld, for one. Yeah. It's the only one I can think of right now, man. You know what show I used to love watching though, and I still love watching it occasionally at Ralph's? Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
Great show. Ray Romano's great. Very funny man. I mean, he put Seinfeld to shame for funniness.
Yes. But you see, Seinfeld was number one.
But Seinfeld, you got to give him the credit for that. He got a whole show going with help from what's his name? David. Last name's David. Maybe not. Yeah, the co-producer. They came up with the idea of it. And then that guy who was the producer of that was in another comedy show. I forget the name of it.
It wasn't too important. No, it's like,
I only saw it once.
oh, okay.
And
Not.
not even all of it, only about 10 minutes of it.
Oh, was I in charge of the remote? Flick, flick, flick.
Tammy, starting Friday, I will be glued to the television. The Summer Olympics start Friday. I usually watch about 3/4 of it.
Well, one of
I'm even up at 3 a.m. watching it sometimes.
I was up at 3 in the morning watching Princess Diana. Lady Diana, Spencer married Prince Charles. I was
Yes,
up for that.
I was up for that too. I liked her. I was sad when she died.
Mhm.
I was very sad. I like Lady Diana. Later Princess Diana. Yes. Yeah, I was hearing somebody was saying that Prince Charles died. I thought, you're full of crap. It wasn't Prince Charles, it was Prince Philip.
Mhm.
He was 99 years old, I believe. Wow. Yeah, the Queen's hubby. Yeah,
Mhm.
Queen's hubby. See, that's the funny thing about royalty. She was Queen Elizabeth. He was only a prince. He married her, but he's still only a prince. See, the Queen would not allow that for him to be called a king.
Indeed, he was only a prince where he was from too. And he wasn't of
Duke of Edinburgh?
Oh, he wasn't.
Oh, this coffee's fabulous. Thank
He
you,
wasn't
Dwayne.
of Edinburgh.
Oh, that's just what I needed. Some coffee. I'll drink it black. I'll drink it white.
I'll drink it all night and out of
And
sight.
boy, do I drink it a lot. But this morning I had Folgers Black Silk. $6.99 at Pubo's for a big can. Cheap. And it's fabulous coffee. And I had it with that Southern Butter Pecan, and it was fabulous. You don't even need sugar. Second favorite. My favorite's vanilla coffee caramel. Although I had mocha, and that was really good. Coffee Mate Mocha. You can get it at Avondale at the St. Charles Plaza on Prince Charles and Lincoln. They consider it Lincoln. Why? I don't know. It's more on Prince Charles. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder about people's kids.
No, I don't wonder anymore about people's kids.
No, I'm beyond wondering. I was beyond wondering by the time I got to 40.
You just look at yourself and you look at them and you think, what the fuck happened? Because I mean, when I was in St. Calvin's, the little kid was like going around like, me and my friends were crazy. I said, bitch, if I wanted to be crazy, you'd be dead. But I'm not crazy. And he looked at me and he goes, I'm going to tell my mom. I said, well, you tell her. Tell her what I saved his life.
I think I'm a little less. I'm on a lower shelf now. Not quite so nosebleed high.
Because when your nose bleeds out, you can't.
You know, sometimes I've seen people just from no reason, all of a sudden their nose starts bleeding. And then drip, 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 drip.
Icarus.
And then lines of it coming down.
Oh,
Yeah, just for no reason, their nose starts bleeding. Maybe when they were picking it 2 hours ago.
No, that doesn't work either because it has nothing to do with you picking your nose. Contrary to popular belief.
If you scratched your nose inside, it might bleed. Very, very tender membranes in there. No, I'm not just talking about hypothetically.
Yeah.
I'm talking from experience.
Ah!
I have scratched my nostrils and they
Yeah.
bled. They actually did bleed. No. Yeah, but that time when my girlfriend Bonnie stuck a thumbtack in my arm, and it was like Old Faithful coming out. And I pulled the sleeve of my shirt over it because I couldn't stand the sight of it. And then I ran to the washroom and I just wiped myself dry, and my shirt was bloodstained and never did come out totally. That blood's hard to get out.
Mm-hmm.
I heard to use some cleanser.
vinegar or lemon and water?
I would love a lemon. I would like to have a cup of tea. I'd say the smartest thing I did this month, since I'm low on cash, the smartest thing I did this month is to buy 20 vouchers. Oh, by the way, this guy at the Oak Center owes me too. I saw Jessica today. I hadn't seen her in well over a year at the Oak Center. And who else? Oh yeah, Blake. I didn't see him, but I heard him. Yeah, his brother could make fabulous cookies. Man. Oh man, I love cookies. I'm the cookie monster.
Mm-mm-mm.
Tammy, I've been called everything from Santa Claus to Hacksaw Jim Duggan to Grizzly Adams. And yet I just think I look like myself. I've never seen another one like me. Never. Never will either.
That's right. You are unique.
Yes. But I always am in awe of the fact that God would have the mind to create all of us. It's a phenomenal thing.
He's very smart.
Smart. He's so smart we can't even fathom it. I certainly can't. Speaking for myself, I cannot. I don't think anybody can.
No, not when you put everything in perspective. He created everything.
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 Black coffee I'm drinking, he created. Oh, another song that was on American Top 40 was Dance Boogie Wonderland. 79 from the album I Am. And the song that was the hit, though, from that album was After the Love Is Gone. Oh, after the love is gone.
I don't know it. I wish I did, or else I'd be singing with you.
And Earth, Wind, and Fire, one of my favorites. Oh my God, I love those guys. And they might have been known as a soul band, but they could funk out too. And they could also do very beautiful ballads. And also, I had an album where they did a song that was jazz.
You know what?
And the album was called Open Our Eyes, 1974. I had every album but the first two by Earth, Wind, and Fire. I didn't have the first one from 70 and the second one from 71. But I had one from 72. Then I had one from 73 called Evil. Then 74, Open Our Eyes. 75, That's the Way of the World. Oh, that's a beautiful song. That's the Way of the World. That's the way of the world, of the world.
Nice.
Child is born with a heart of gold, with a heart of gold. very beautiful lyrics. Even it's not just the music, the lyrics. These guys are freaking geniuses. And my brother's this friend that he used to work out with at Galaxy 2000. They were both into bodybuilding. He's a brother, and Delvin's his name. And I made 3 90-minute cassettes of Earth, Wind, and Fire for him. I hear you, brother. I dig them too.
And he must have loved that boy.
Damn right. He gave me $3 for each tape. Then again, I had to buy the tape, and that cost $3. So I'm not making nothing. And if you wanted a good tape, Maxell High Bias is the way to go. Oh, I know stereo stuff. That's something I do know. And I have to thank a lot of my friends for that I know about stereo, because my friends knew a lot more than I do. And they still do. Whichever ones are still alive, that is. I lost more tapes taking them camping. I lost about 4 tapes altogether in about 8 camping trips. Oh, the coffee's good. Especially was upset about losing Mellow Mix #1. And I also lost a country tape I made that was fabulous. I had a lot of country and western albums, probably about 50. I had a lot of stuff. I had lots of new wave. I had lots of just heavy rock. I had lots of psychedelic. I had lots of bluegrass and rockabilly, reggae. Yeah, I had a lot of different stuff. I had a lot of soul albums. Probably had about 500 soul albums. Yeah. And then there's Al Green, one of my favorites. Let's stay together, loving you, whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. Well, that's a piece of it, but not very well done.
Hey,
I'm sure he wouldn't mind having homage paid to him. Nice to be liked, not just seen. But when you're seen and liked, that's really good. Cars, let's go. I like the nightlife, baby, she said. I like the nightlife, baby, she said. Yes, they are from Boston. They hail from Boston. Aerosmith's from Boston. Well, Boston ain't exactly a small city.
Oh, no, it's not.
No. In fact, the Boston Bruins go all the way back to 1924. That's a long time ago. Father was born. Tammy, I had a Louis Armstrong album from 1923.
And you had to get a rid of it.
Saddens me to this day. I can't imagine how much that album would be worth today. I mean, that was sold 9 years ago. Over 9 years ago.
Damn.
How about in Toronto? Where else?
Sam the Record Man?
No, Planet X.
Ah.
Or I might have got it in Hamilton. Not sure. I know about Cream Wheels of Fire double album, 1968. Got that at Planet X. Off we go again to get some water.
All right.
Oh man, that's a tough one. Oh, if I sit too long, I'm crippled. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Sometimes I say I'm slower than a snail.
Hey, you can be slower than us, man. But as long as we get into where we're going.
True that.
That's right. You okay?
Yeah, I'll live. But
Wait, put your cup down because I want you to bring my walker.
Okay.
Awesome sauce. Yeah. But it's a lot cooler in here than it is out there.
You know what it is outside, Danny? About 92.
And in here it's a lot cooler.
I'd say it's about 70. 70 is nice. 70 is perfect. I would dug 70 degrees. I could be 70 degrees all year long and I'd be happy.
Come here, Christy.
Yeah, it can be 70 degrees and sunny. Sure. Happens all the time in the fall.
Amen.
I love those 4 seasons. Yes, braved many winters. 62 of them. No, first 2 probably don't count. Wrapped and bundled.
Christy. You remember John?
Eye drops time. That's in. That's in. I was going out with a girl who had to be held down and had other people put eye drops in for her. She was a strange girl. Very nice looking,
But a strange look.
but they called her Minnie. She was only about 5'1".
You know what? Hello.
Oh, that's cool. No problem with that. The song that was on the American Top 40 was Every Kind of People, Robert Palmer. Takes every kind of people to make what life's about, yeah.
I've never heard of it, but it sounds cool.
And every man's the same. He wants the sunshine in his name. And one line I like is either yellow, black, or white. Each and every man's the same inside. That's what I like. Or Timmy Thomas song, 1973. No matter what color, you are still my brother. I said, no matter what color, you are still my brother. Everybody wants to live together. Why can't we live together? 1973. On Glades Records. I bought the album at the Seaway Mall at Zeller's. Yes. Or was it Kmart? One of those two. It was in the same place anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when Zeller's was way up there on Main Street, way down there, past the Hydro, near Wellington. They had Zeller's there, and I bought I actually bought 3 records there for $5, and they were sealed. 3 records for $5.
Not bad.
That's way back though, in probably the late 90s.
Yeah. Whatever. So,
Yeah. I remember which albums too. Underwater Moonlight by Soft Boys. Soft Boys. These good old Philadelphia boys. And then the other album I got was Yardbirds, Who Came First. Because they came from, all the Yardbirds came from different bands, all of them. And so it was the Yardbirds Who Came First, and that was a good album. All 3 were very good finds. Yardbirds from England, Soft Boys from England, and
you don't remember, do you?
Tom Rundgren to Face the Music.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's from the States. But 2 of the 3 of them are from England.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I want you, I need you. There ain't no way that I'm ever gonna love you. Don't be that good. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yes, I love that album, Bat Out of Hell. Yes. Paradise by a Dashboard Light.
Indeed.
Um, Oh, then there's a song by Ray Parker and Radio. You're the only one I love, and you can't change that. Yeah, it was pretty good. I was not surprised. I mean, 79, I know is a good year for music. But it just refreshed my memory. You know, how good of a year it was.
Mhm. No.
Say you don't love me, my salamander. Paul McCartney. I'm getting closer to your heart. I'm getting closer to your heart. Can't sing like Paul, of course, but who can? Not even Elvis could sing like Paul. He had a different voice.
And yeah,
The Beatles did meet Elvis, though. They went to visit Elvis at Graceland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in 1964.
And how did it work out? Do we know when?
It didn't work out. Elvis was being very temperamental, and the Beatles just couldn't stand it.
He thought he was king shit, and they were there to say, no, no,
No, there's 4 of us and only one of you. See, that's what my friend said when we were in Niagara Falls, New York, and these girls got us about 24 beers for the 4 of us friends. And I always met nice girls in Buffalo and Niagara Falls, New York. And but they bought us some beer, Genesee Cream Ale, and then this guy who I guess was going out with one of the girls. He was wanting to fight with us, and my friend Steve Rachel said, 4 of us and one of you, you'd lose. Yeah, no shit. Nobody's that fucking strong. Well, yeah, some are. If they're weigh about like 450 pounds and they're about 6'5", yeah. Well, I saw Chuck Simpson throw about 6 guys off of him at the one hotel before the Vegas back in the 80s.
People had a lot of stamina back in the 80s.
He was a wrestler.
See?
Chuck the Butcher. And he was a real butcher.
He would know where to hit you. And how to make that work.
I mean, with a meat cleaver. Butcher.
I know. Even still, you know every part of the body to make that work. People don't realize it.
Smoke Tammy?
Yes. Yeah,
I can spare that, no problem. Still got 8 left, Tammy. I'm doing good. You know, I gave Mike T, who I got a DVD player from, and I also got one from you and Dwayne. But I gave him about 18 cigarettes. I brought 2 packs with me on purpose because I knew he'd ask. No. I just got a garden Saturday. It's only been 2 days. I still got 6 packs at home.
But you sort of want to keep those, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I occasionally give Ralph a smoke. Maybe about 3 or 4 a night. He likes BBs. Not the lights, just the regular BBs, the brown filter ones. These are my second favorite reservation ones. My favorites are still Cougars Light. Cougars Light are good, really good. These are good. Yeah, these are good too. Yeah, I asked this guy today. I said, "Do you think there's as many people in Welland that are smoking pot as there is smoking cigarettes?" And he said, "Probably a lot more." And I said, "You're probably right." That's my neighbor Paul's favorite word, probably. Mine's maybe. I thought you'd find that humor.
That's hilarious. Mine, maybe.
Yeah, my new name's John Maybe.
John, maybe. John who? Maybe.
John Maybe. See, there have been rumors probably about 2 or 3 times, maybe even 3 times, that I was already dead.
Don't add to it.
No, but they are a little premature.
Indeed.
See, some people, I tell them that somebody passed away and they don't believe it. They think they're still alive. They said, "Oh, I just saw him last week." You couldn't have. He fucking kicked the bucket.
How long ago did you say? I saw him a couple weeks ago. Well, guess what? He died last week. So you couldn't have.
Yeah. Some of them are nuttier than the fruitcake. Nuttier than a fruitcake. That's right.
I didn't know fruitcake had nuts in it.
Oh yeah, I like
What the
it.
fuck am I-
I like fruitcake with pecans in it.
I didn't know that there were nuts in fruitcake.
You can make it that way. Yeah, I've had them both ways.
Dang.
Usually it's like the green and red maraschino cherries in there, and like maybe raisins, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I haven't had fruitcake in years.
Nor have I.
Probably been about 2 years since I had fruitcake.
I had no idea you were supposed to have nuts in it. I thought something was missing.
Pecans.
Yes.
And they're like glazed looking.
Yeah. What the hell do these people do? Surreal. Oh, it's because it's Italian. Guess what? Italians don't know everything.
No, but I did not know that Maria Muldaur was Italian, and I love the song Midnight at the Oasis. I thought she was Jewish. Italian. She was even at Woodstock, singing with John Sebastian from Love and Spoonful.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of footage of Woodstock, other than just the movies. Woodstock 1 and Woodstock 2. I only seen Woodstock 2 once. I've seen the first Woodstock about 6, 7 times.
Who was in Woodstock too?
Hendrix was in that, but he had different songs from the first Woodstock album, Woodstock concert. But could you imagine that sea of people, 500,000 people? Just in one place. Tons of people everywhere, as far as the eye can see in them. So. And then
Downsview Park with AC/DC. And whoever else was opening up.
I love Bon Scott's voice.
But he died.
Yeah. And then there's Angus Young, the guitarist, the little guitarist boy. The little boy wears shorts all the time. Oh, he's hilarious, but a fantastic guitar player. Yeah. Did I tell you I saw Motorhead, Tammy? Yeah. And Lemmy was looking like unseen winds were blowing his hair back. He sings so loud into the mic, it's like the hair's blowing back. I was kind of nasty, but I know what I fucking saw.
Well, it's Lemmy. Come on.
The guy's something else. And then before that, he was in a band called Hawkwind, who were even crazier. I'm talking about spaced out music. Hawkwind, yeah. Spaced out, fried, stoned. They did a song called Hurry on Sundown. That was from their first album in 1970. Hurry on sundown, see what tomorrow brings. Oh, hurry on sundown, see what tomorrow brings. There's hundreds of people like you and me.
Anything after that would be as nice.
But I love the song that Lemmy sings called Lost Johnny. And Lost Johnny's out there looking for relief. And the music is really heavy. How the fuck does he know Lost Johnny's out there looking for relief? He's pretty fucking smart.
Oh, gosh.
Holy shit. That freaks me out.
Oh my god.
There was a band called the Lost Souls that I used to see in, let's see, the early to mid-90s. They were called Lost Souls, a very good band. I was living downstairs from the bass player, and I used to listen to him jam, and I'd just drink beer and listen to him jam. And it was fabulous just listening to him jam because he was an incredible bass player. Name's Kevin Duquette. Very good bass player. He's got scoliosis. Curvature of the spine.
Mhm.
Yeah. And he's got it pretty bad.
Yeah.
So my piddly missing disc in my lower back don't mean squat compared to what could be worse.
Amen.
Amen to that. You know, it said in the Bible, God doesn't give us any more than we can bear. He might be right. I mean, he is right. What am I saying? Shut up. Don't say that.
Don't.
Off I go again for more water.
Awesome sauce.
That left hip's getting worse than the right hip.
Then maybe you shouldn't be sitting on your feet.
I think I should be sitting on one of these.
Okay, sitting with the other one once.
I'm wondering if the sinking effect is affecting my hips.
Yeah.
It's still not too bad, 227 pounds.
Mhm.
Not too bad. I've weighed a lot more than that recently.
Oh, honey, you should sit there.
Oh, yeah. I got got this ashtray. Up there. Grab this bag. Got my wallet in it.
Mhm.
Here. That feels much better. It actually is therapeutic.
Yep, it would be.
The backrest is a gold mine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe for supper I'm gonna have 2 pork chops with a football-shaped sub bun, about an 8-inch sub bun, and some hot pickles. And probably make 2 cups of coffee. Yeah, but the decision is difficult, Tammy. Should I make dark roast that I got from the food bank, or should I make Folgers Black Silk?
Use a dark roast.
I'll use the dark roast.
That way you save the silk.
That too, but the real reason I want to use the dark roast is I just damn well like it better than the Folgers Black Silk. Off you go.
That's it. Off you go.
No. Some people still suggest that I shouldn't be doing some of the things I do, but you are your own control board of many types of things.
Mm,
And the fact that I only drink twice a month, that's fine because I enjoy it all the more when I get it. You know, I hadn't drank a beer in a month before Saturday.
and wasn't it wonderful?
I had 8 tall boys.
But you gave one away.
I gave one to my neighbor Paul, my friend Paul. He said he was sleeping in 10 minutes after he drank that beer. He drank the beer, had to leave because he had a 10 o'clock curfew. Now, a 57-year-old with a 10 o'clock curfew, doesn't that sound a bit strange? Then again, his brother Gavin is pretty strict. He didn't even ever give him a key. They're half brothers.
Mm,
Same mom, different dad.
yeah.
I see no family resemblance whatsoever.
No, you wouldn't.
Sounded like Stephen right there. I see no family resemblance whatsoever. I can look into this bag and I'll never see no family resemblance. I see 2 COVID masks though.
Whoa.
I come prepared in case one breaks. And I've been known to break them. It's happened about 8 times already. Yeah. Good thing I have about 75 at home. I even brought my sunglasses.
Excellent. Yeah, that's the sunglasses. Got it.
Wallet. The wallet's warped out of proportion.
That's all right.
Crusher. Smokes that I have toothpicks and a voucher in. Empty pack. The pipe. My watch. And of course, the eye drops. He's back.
Mm.
I like that song by Diana Ross. I'm coming up. I like that.
I'm coming.
Oh, and I also like the song by Cheryl Lynn, To Be Real.
To be real. Nigga, what is
And then, of course, there's Funky Town. Funky Town. That song, Funky Town, came out the year my oldest niece was born, 1980, by Lips Inc. LIPPS-INC. Then there was Milli Vanilli and the accusation of lip syncing.
They did.
They did. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I gotta fool people.
And then look, the man, one of the guys went and killed himself. Probably because he couldn't make any money. Because he was a fraud.
You know a band I can't stand from the States? REM.
Losing my religion.
Yeah, that and also it's the end of the world as we know it,
Yeah.
and I feel fine. Yeah, fuck up, go back home.
It's in the world, huh? Funny, I'm still alive.
See, that's a lot of why I don't like groups, because of the lyrics. Like Billy Joel saying, "Don't waste your money on a new pair of speakers. You get more mileage from a cheap pair of speakers." You're full of shit, Billy. You being a musician ought to know better than that. Because I had British speakers and they were fantastic. They even had round portholes on the outsides of them.
Wow.
Yes, and they were called Royd Envoys, and they were worth $900, and I got them on real cheap for only $500.
That's fucking amazing, man.
My friend Kirk sold them to me. He also sold me an amp that was worth about $900, and I got that for $400.
Now, where is he alive still?
Yeah. As far as I know, as far as I know, he lives on Niagara Street. But I haven't seen him in about a year and a half. Yeah, he helped me a lot out with stereo equipment, and he put on a different kind of plug, not just a small plug, but a big round one with the 3 prongs, and that made the sound better. And then putting lead shot and sand in the speaker stands made it better.
Bass on it. How's everybody doing?
Fine, just fine, Dwayne. And thank you for the black coffee. It was good.
You bet. There's more in there if you want. Just
No, right now I'm taking a break with water.
gotcha.
How about getting me some food? Because I'm hungry.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I already ate myself. That's the good thing about the Oak Center. I mean, $1 for lunch. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And some of the lunches are worth $8-10.
Yeah, but I can't go in there because
If you don't have a mental problem, you won't get in there. Because Henry Mathias tried for 2 years and he failed. Then he died. I don't know how the circumstances. I know he rode an e-bike, and I don't know if that was the reason.
No, he had a heart attack.
He had a heart attack. See, that Dwayne knows a lot more than I do.
Well, he was at my sister's house when he first had it.
Wow.
Oh, that's Everest.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's sad, eh?
Yes, very sad. Very sad. I liked Henry. My God. And then I find out my friend Earl passed away last year in July.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
my
he was the same age as me.
Yeah,
We
my
used to
chair.
like smoking a lot of
I
Oilers.
was chair.
Sure.
Thank you, John.
Tammy, did you used to like the Pontiac Le Mans cars?
Hey, look at this.
I thought they were nice looking cars.
Still have this one too.
And I also like GTO Judge.
Yeah.
69.
Can have that. Let me see how far I can pin. I got the radio.
My favorite car is 64
The other one, as
GTO.
long as you use the adapter, right?
The big car.
Let's do it.
Very
the other
fast
way.
car.
Love it is.
Yay! Beep, beep, beep.
Give me a second, guys. Sorry.
Check this out too. You can have this too. Hammer drill.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right. And look, you get this back and the radio, but you got to get your own charger and what have you.
Yeah.
I know you'll put these things to better use than I will. As long as I have one drill, dude, I'm happy, right?
Wrong way.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I got something cooking for you.
I'm waiting and
Sorry, you've been waiting a little while.
anticipation. I can't speak English.
Here you go, baby. It's hot. Be careful. Hot, hot, hot. Don't spill it. I think you're gonna spill it. Put it down till it's cool. Uh-oh.
Let me run these down to the car for you. I'm sorry you lost that drill, man. That sucks. I'm telling you, set them up or borrow a friend's hunter cam, you know, the motion sensor cam. Yeah. And set them up. Hide something in there. Let them know you're leaving some stuff in there. Is that okay? And then let the fun begin.
Yep.
For a while at the O Center, I wasn't feeling too good.
Oh, yeah?
I was a little bit worried. And
What was wrong?
what was wrong is that my leg was really hurting bad. I could hardly walk. And my left hip too. And my left hip. Well, you know what to say. Once one goes, they both go.
So,
And as my cousin Marita used to say, she's the same age as me. I got two cousins that are women that are the same age as me, Marita and Rosemarie. And Marita says that you can't get a divorce from a bad back. She ought to know she wore a back brace for 8 years because she jumped off an overpass.
mm,
She wore a back brace for 8 years. She's lucky to be alive.
mhm.
Her brother didn't share the same fate. He did the same thing and he died.
That's awesome. I said, remember, I got air conditioning up there. He says, these stairs aren't worth it.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on downstairs, get it at 7:16. Oh, no, there.
Sorry, man, I don't have another joint. I feel bad. Ah. Holy crap, that's hot out there. So hot. Ah. What did you do?
Hey, Dwayne,
Yeah,
you got the rag?
duct tape?
No, a rag.
A rag? Yeah. There's a mop in the thing.
Well, just to clean up around the top of the sink where the tap's
Oh,
gotta go in.
gotcha. All right. Yeah, this one will do. Oh, yeah, I know. Sorry.
These brown beans are,
They are so good.
oh yeah.
Cheers.
Okay, here's a funny one for you, Dwayne.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make 4 pork chops today, and I don't mean my cat.
She would not like that.
No, I don't. I wouldn't like it either.
She loves you.
I wouldn't do it. I love her too
I'd
much.
be so hurt you eating her.
I'd be crying for eternity.
Think of how she'd be.
Yes. I wouldn't do it. I don't have it in me.
Say no to eating.
I don't have it in me to be cruel to animals. I wouldn't want to be. I love her too much. Farthest thing from my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did the usual deed. I cleaned her litter box first, then I gave her some, then I cleaned her water dishes, and then I filled her with clean water, and then filled her food dish. I like her to be okay for the whole day when I give her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And usually it lasts into the next morning.
Nice.
That boy can that cat eat like a horse.
And poo.
She sleeps twice as much as I do.
Mm.
Well, when you're that heavy,
37-pound cat, I guess. Oh yeah, more of the psychedelic.
It's been going the whole time.
The what do you call that? The dance ball.
Hey, Eddie,
Yes.
if you're still watching, yeah.
Strobe light. Strobe light, right. Yeah, strobe light. That's what I was trying to get at. But I'd rather have a strobe light. You know, they make strobe light.
GFK Junior Crush.
Oh, it's delish.
I know, eh? All right, put it in.
You know, I'm gonna make the pork chops, Tammy, in the oven.
Oven fried pork chops.
Oven fried pork chops. These are pork loin center cut boneless chops.
Oh, the things I could do with a boneless chop.
You know it.
Mm-hmm. I also like putting it in salads, sliced really thin.
Yeah, that way you can pretend it's Chinese food.
Nah,
This episode of Yesterworld is sponsored by Audible. Be sure to stay to the end of the video to hear about the title I'm currently enjoying, and visit audible.com/yesterworld or text Yesterworld to 500-500 to receive 1 free audiobook and 2 free Audible originals when you begin your free 30-day trial. Wait, what the? The Enchanted Tiki Room? This has gotta be a joke.
Welcome to the Enchanted Tiki Room, which is definitely not a joke, but a new and more realistic overlay of the classic Walt Disney attraction. Okay, Jose, it's time to wake up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Crazy watching.
or no, you can't. Someone's in there. Look, go have a look. Go see. Go see, and you tell me if you can use the washroom.
Well, I'm done in double that.
Oh, he'll be done in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
I think you can.
No,
You're not gonna mess yourself, right?
I'm
Okay.
trying not to.
No, nothing wrong with it if you do. Happens all the time. I'm always shitting myself. It's usually because I think it's a fart. And then the unfortunate happens. Clean up in aisle 2. If you really need to go, you can go down to the basement.
Yeah.
There's a bathroom
do
down there.
Could do that.
We haven't had any accidents down there.
To just under 2 years. But what?
I could do that. I think I should do that.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrowland has quite a few of
Where did I
them,
put it?
such as the Viewliner Train of Tomorrow, which was essentially a precursor to the monorail that lasted just under 2 years. But one that lasted even less and was far more problematic: Phantom Boats. Here, visitors could pilot these stylish motorboats and cruise them around the lagoon unsupervised. However, this was in a time when height requirements was as simple as can you reach the pedal, and much like the trackless Autopia, this led to a few incidents. The most common was thrill-seeking riders testing the maximum speed of their boat, but the poorly designed engine compartments often led to the motors overheating and shutting off, leaving guests stranded in the lagoon to be rescued. The solution was to have each boat piloted by a cast member, which solved the motor madness and speed demons from pushing the engine too far, but took a bit of the fun away and was far less popular. Just 4 months later, the Phantom Boats were decommissioned, and while they were supposed to be replaced by a far more thrilling airboats attraction, this never came to be. The Phantom Boats would return for a very limited time, but in the summer of 1956 were permanently closed, the first Disneyland attraction to hold that distinction.
Or if you prefer a boat ride, you can cruise in a motorboat through Tomorrowland's winding waterway.
Same one back.
White water ahead, so it's shoot the rapids here.
Unwilling to completely give up on a boat attraction, the concept was reworked as the Fantasyland Motorboat Cruise. This time, each boat could only go 1 speed, slow, and were confined to a hidden track
John
under
has
the
gone
water.
to the bathroom in the
Nevertheless, it
basement.
seemed they finally got it right this time and was a big hit in the park's early years. But let's fast forward to the 1990s.
Ed, if you're still watching, give me a 1, buddy.
In 1991, Fantasyland was taken over with Disney Afternoon Avenue, a celebration.
Yeah, you can come by, Ed, of course. John is still visiting, guys. He's just went to downstairs to use the downstairs bathroom. We were getting a new faucet put in our upstairs bathroom. I hope everyone's having a great day. Thank you for joining us. I know people have jumped in and out of watching. So if you are new on the in watching, thank you so much for being here. I know it's not super exciting, but we always enjoy having our buddy John over. He's always a real treat. If you're late in the stream, by all means check out the earlier minutes. He's a lot of fun. Oh, he's back. If I don't respond to the chat, it's because I've got another tab open as well. So we're not exactly watching the chat. So I do apologize if you guys expected shout outs in the chat. I am sorry. We're kind of watching other stuff as well while we're visiting with John. Thanks for watching. So however, everything work out?
Thank you for the suggestion, Dwayne, for if it would have been 5 seconds longer, I would have soiled myself.
Yeah, no, that's not good. Go ahead. Yeah,
Boy,
yeah.
I did a good job of holding it that time.
Good. Oh, the worst is the closer you get to the bathroom, the worse you have to go until you're scrabbling at your fly right in front of the toilet.
Yeah.
What I do is I just undo the belt and let the drawers drop.
Good. Yeah, that works. That works.
Yeah. But it's hot down there.
It is.
It's hot down there.
Well, it's hot outside. This is air conditioned, right?
Yes, yes. Oh, it's a lot nicer in here than downstairs.
Oh, it's way much nicer in here. So what was the top 40 at yesterday?
1979.
Nice. And what was the...
Number one song was Bad Girls by Donna Summer.
Ooh, good. Good pick.
And you know, did I mention that to you, that she had 2 songs in the top 10? Number 9 was Hot Stuff.
We're down to roaches, John. You want to smoke a joint?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure we can squeeze out a joint. I just got to break up some of these.
First, I must finish the rest of the cigarette, which I was rudely interrupted by having to take a pee. I knew that put a smile on your face.
Really interrupting. I don't want to be right now.
Yeah, I don't like to put a cigarette out in mid-flight.
Just say no.
Yeah, Ralph says that to me. Yeah, he said, just put the cigarette out and have it again in 15 minutes, and then 15 minutes later have the rest. But I can't do that too often. I gotta smoke the whole thing.
If you haven't seen my streams before, I have over up here, you'll see often us looking up here. And what we're looking at is I have security monitors that are attached to a security system in the house. And usually it's something exciting that's happening up at the up on one of the monitors, or somebody's pulled into one of my parking spots. So that's what we're looking at, if you ever wonder. The one of the streets that 2 of the cameras look at is pretty popular, and one of the intersections actually is really high in accidents. They get so many accidents every year. So my dream is to be able to afford a DVR for my security system. Right now it just goes to cloud storage, but it would be nice if I could be recording certain stuff on loop, and then when these accidents happen, of course, I mean, nobody likes people getting hurt, but it is good content. So we have a new faucet in there. It's way nicer. It's a single tap faucet, honey.
Mhm.
So it's the kind you, right? Really, really nice. Brand new. What I'm doing is breaking up roaches.
I've been known to do that with tobacco,
Oh yeah.
rolling butts.
Sometimes it has to be done.
I don't like cigarettes with no filter though.
I don't like smoking roaches,
Oh my God, where have you been?
but we got to.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
got
we've been.
to. It's gonna be a small joint, John.
To
Petite.
me, it'll be a monster joint because I think 4 tokes is my limit.
Nice. I'm gonna swing over to Express in a minute, and hopefully Rick's there, and I can get some more green. Ouvre
I can always bring
Este.
more green tomorrow.
Yeah. I like it when you bring pot, John.
I can always bring you the rest of the OG Kush. They're still a good sized bud.
I like you more when you bring pot here.
I will try to do it more often.
Mm-hmm. Just think, what would Dwayne do?
More often.
Yes. It's not a bad size joint. I think we'll be all right.
Come here. Chrissy. Chrissy. You've known me for your entire life. All 8 years of it. Come here.
What you want there, little kitty cat?
Isn't that something though that Ralph haven't been in Vietnam, U.S. Marine, yet he cannot roll a joint.
It wasn't high up on his priority.
Yeah, it sounds like he had other priorities in his,
Yeah, in life.
other drugs
That's the one thing.
to cope and survive. What kitty cat?
We don't have any more. You
We
ain't
don't
wrong.
got no something.
Well, I will say when you come back, God brought you back. Like I will say, only by the grace of God.
What are you doing up there?
Cat, what are you doing?
You better get them. Don't let me catch you up there again.
Don't let her cat.
I will lay a licking upon you. Really? You're lying. Hmm?
My caddy has a first name. It's Bowie. My caddy has a second name. It's Bowie. He does not have a
But you
second
can
name.
call him David.
Another song, Tammy, from the American Top 40 from '79 was a logical song by Supertramp. When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful. A magical.
Yeah, it's true.
Magical.
Yes, that is true. But it doesn't just take the British to know that. I known that when I was. Now that I'm older, that it was that it was.
We come from British stock.
We're offshoots. Thank you.
I went to high school with an offshoot.
Huh? I went to high school with an offset printing press.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Dwayne. That's it for me. That's it for me. 3 totes. That's it. That wasn't easy, Tammy, staying up for the American Top 40 because I didn't get to sleep till about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had to wake up at 6:30 to listen to it at 7, and I had to make coffee first. And after 8 tall boys in one day, we'll have a hangover.
Fucking regular.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be comatose then.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
And I managed to stay awake with the help of a Tylenol too. Which have caffeine and codeine. That caffeine keeps you awake where the codeine would make you tired, so you're kind of like a yo-yo up and down.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Wait.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you.
I got 5 cigarettes for going home.
Does she know that?
No? I don't have a phone.
It's probably for the best.
I was thinking of passing on the idea because I should get home. I should make those pork chops as soon as I get home. Because I bought them yesterday.
Pork chops are good.
Yeah.
What's the best for before date?
Today.
But I won't leave it for more than 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Just so
But
you know.
it'll get made before 2 days because I'm making it for supper. I'm going to make all 4 and I'm only going to eat 2. I'll eat the other 2 tomorrow for our supper. You know those big pork chops with the bone in them? Man, oh man, it's hard for me to eat one of them sometimes.
Here, Dwayne.
And then steak, I mean, that's another story again. Some of them, I had once a 20-ounce steak and I could only eat about 14 ounces of it. My friend Gord Hayes ate the rest. He ate his 20-ounce steak plus 6 ounces of my steak.
He was hungry.
He's only 5'4".
He was hungry, and he knew what he was missing. And he was thinking,
So this
no,
might
we're
interest
not
you.
doing
This might
that.
interest you though, Dwayne, that they called Gord Hayes in jail Gordy the Bum Boy.
Oh, really? Yeah. You liked that, did he? Or was he forced into it?
At first forced, then later fell in love with it.
He enjoyed it. Realized you
That's why they
could,
call him Gordy the Bum Boy, because he liked it.
realized you could make money with it. It happens, right?
Yeah, I suppose, but fuck, I don't want to be in jail.
No, no.
I don't want to be transporting things up my ass.
It's not fun. From what I hear. Can you imagine them finding?
Not only that, but you can't smoke in jail, and I'd go out my nut.
Can you imagine them finding stuff in your bum that wasn't illegal? Like you keep a little piece of soap, maybe your pencil, maybe your dinner fork. It's not illegal, but you got stuff up there.
It's
Or pretend that you didn't know it was in there. My car keys? There. My
are you
bum.
sure?
Well, I got two things that were very good from the food bank. I got some floor cleaner, and I also got some dishwashing liquid. Because I was on, but I don't have to worry about the toilet paper because I still got 11 double rolls left. I bought it at Pupo's Cottonelle 2-ply.
Like
I only like 2-ply. I don't like 1-ply.
It's like wiping your bum with silk.
I
No,
mean,
that's 3-ply.
Sure.
I mean, my bum's like sandpaper. The thin 1-ply it won't work.
Didn't you say you had a boil?
Got to boil.
But that doesn't affect your wiping.
Well, let's just say I have to do some cleaning.
Well, that's a hemorrhoid. If it's near the anal ring, that's a
No, it's
hemorrhoid.
not near there. It's higher up by about 1.5 inches.
Oh, okay. That's a boil or a cyst.
It's a boil.
You can
I had a boil the size of a tennis ball.
Jesus.
I could hardly walk, and I kept it off. I kept delaying going to get the operation for 1.5 years.
You should get that one looked at.
I could have been dead. Could have been dead
What are
from.
you doing with that?
Could have been dead
No
from doing that.
favors.
Another time I could have been dead was when I fell 10 feet instead of 150.
What are you doing with that? That's
You fell
spaghetti.
10 feet.
You don't eat
I fell 10
spaghetti.
feet on flat rock.
What?
My shoe got caught between 2 rocks, and I fell 10 feet at
Go on.
Rockway
Your shoe got caught.
Conservation Area in Effingham.
How does that happen?
My shoe got caught between 2 rocks.
Wow, you're lucky.
You're damn right I was lucky.
God says, no, not you, not
Not
today."
150 feet, just 10.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
I've had some close shaves with death.
Like what?
That one, and also I had to get my stomach pumped because they put Valiums in the wine I was drinking.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, John. I'm sorry.
I was 15 years old.
That's mean. I'm glad you're okay. You came out of it okay. That's good.
Yeah. I had to get my stomach pumped. Next day, I didn't even feel like nothing happened. My dad took me to the Olympia, and I had hamburger and fries.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to always like going places with my father.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got older, we went to more places. The last couple of years he was alive, we went to a lot of places together. I even saw the gypsies singing, the Hungarian gypsy women and men singing and playing instruments in Niagara Falls.
Wacky gypsies?
Kind of like a conservation area thing in Niagara Falls. And there was Palfi Zsuzsa and Apollonia Kovac. Kovac Apollonia.
It was wonderful.
Kovac Apollonia, I believe, kissed my dad on the cheek.
I once bit a goat.
See, in Hungary, Tammy, if you have a small mouth, they think that's very beautiful. The Hungarians do a lot of different things. I mean, they make sausage better than anybody.
Just say yes to sausage.
Fuck, the Hungarian sausage puts the Italian sausage to shame.
John likes hot sausage in his
Hot
mouth.
Hungarian sausage
John likes hot Hungarian sausage in his mouth.
in his mouth.
The hotter, the better.
Yes. Till it burns coming out.
He likes burning hot sausage in his mouth.
You know, my sister can eat hot soup right from the stove. I don't know how she does it. She must have dead nerves in her mouth or something. And that would burn me so bad, and my inside and outside of my mouth would be burned beyond recognition.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go get a coffee.
Can I get another tea?
Yeah. Oh crap, I should grab a mask.
Oh, you think?
Don't you sass me, girl.
Little boy, let me tell you something. I don't care how tall you are. If I have to bring you down to my level, I will.
Can't believe what I'm hearing.
Oh, yes, believe
sounds like-
it.
It sounds like sass.
It is more than fast. It's a reckoning.
It's a reckoning, is it? Not bad.
Okay, these days.
You're okay for coffee, right, John? Or
Yeah,
your water? You good with water?
I'm gonna drink water.
You okay?
No. I'll drink coffee later at home.
Okay, I can get this off.
You know, I still what I have half left of, Tammy.
What?
Why not?
The most money for your serious injury.
That would be good.
Call William Attar. 444.
I had pineapple with cereal.
Your people, it ain't nothing new. Lots of confidence, you see the evidence. Pay the consequence, your experience makes a difference. Beating on your chest has no relevance. We think, especially if you're selling it. Face off, you first me. You don't want to run for a strike with a team. It's a face off. You always time that the skins get a
Neck and shoulders with zero.
I must be hearing things. I thought I heard somebody call my name.
Now, everybody ought to know the whole story about Carter and Chuck. You know, they are brothers, but they have different fathers. Look alike, okay? All right, we're going to meet Carter, and here's why he is so positive that Kaylee is not his daughter. Please come on out here. Let's get this DNA on. Hey, Carter, you're in your 40s. Right. Still rapping. I'm the Willie Nelson of the rap game. What did I say? I mean 65 rapping. What do you think of Amber? I think she's a scumbag.
Dear
She's
Lord,
the neighborhood.
please let Chuck be the father
She
of my
slipped a
daughter.
pee.
Please.
Okay, let me tell you something. She
Can we
slept
get
with
going
my
now,
cousin
Danny?
Josh that passed
All
away.
right,
She
now.
told me that the same
No, I
week.
didn't.
That's what she
Great
told me.
seeing
Like
you,
best
Dan.
friends.
Wonderful.
Oh, within 3 weeks. My brother, my cousin, my best friend. And if it is my
Thank
kid, I don't know
you,
the hard
and
feelings for her.
have
We don't even know each other.
That's because you never wanted to know her.
And have
You never
a
understand.
phenomenally great day.
Threatened to ruin my life.
Why?
This woman right here.
And have a super What'd you say?
One time that happened.
George?
It's the biggest mistake of my life.
I mean,
Ever meet
I'm
your
no
large,
better than
crazy
himself.
ass was the worst day of my life. What about this crazy DNA test you took? It's a bootleg DNA so she can stick me with some child support.
I
That's
am
it.
first going to go to the bus terminal and talk to the lovely
Something ain't
Nisha.
mine. I don't know.
Then I'm going to sit near the old TV bank and have a smoke. Then I'm going to sit at the Delta Bingo. Then I'm going to sit on the corner
Mike Evans wants to beat the
division
fight.
of West Main. And then I'm going to walk away. I mean, it's only about
Because the shocking
25
results are next. Which brother is the real father of 18-year-old Kaylee? After hearing the paternity test results from 4 different men, not. Kenyatta had some of the wildest.
You do that, but you think I'm.
I've never seen anyone like you before. Stiller. Do you live on the land that sits under the horizon?
No, my home's a little further away than that.
This place where you live, do you have a mate?
Mate? No mate.
That pleases me. EV.
No sign of your Indian yet, Mr. Bodie.
Where are you now?
We're near Three Forks.
Let's try Continental Land.
What do you want?
Any specifics?
Not yet, but often a spike like this happens just before they go operational.
Terrorists often choose a specific date to help sell their message.
Like 9/11. Theorists believe that bin Laden chose the date to commemorate the day when 20,000 Muslims were killed in 1697.
No. See what you can pull up about the Chitani group. Any dates of historical significance.
Whatever they're planning, it's got to be big. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gone to all this trouble.
Ooh, got something here. 5 years ago, NATO forces took out their leader, Abib Shitani, in a bomb attack.
On what date?
October 26th, which would be
Today. Mixing it up. I think I found something.
I guess I'll see if anything's come up on Jillian.
I think I'll give Director Vance the heads up. If this terrorist cell is activated, Los Angeles may not be the only target.
This is Bert Hindley. The LAPD interviewed the parking attendant on duty this morning at Dr. Russell's office building. He remembers seeing a silver Escalade with a surf rack leaving around the time of the murder. There's got to be more than one silver Escalade with a surf rack in LA. Dozens. But it was his bumper stickers that really sealed the deal. He picked up his third DUI last month. He's currently serving time. He sold his wheels on Craigslist before he went in. You got the new owner's name or address? DMV hasn't updated its records, but I've got an IP address that the buyer used on Craigslist. So the guy's address is 650 Flower Street, downtown.
Unit number?
Not yet, but... Oh, come on. There's like 10 people in the country that could have done this. 10, huh?
Can you give us their names? Maybe one of them could get us the unit number.
You know, that hurts.
Hold this, Eric.
I'll get you that bumper sticker vector when you get back. And I will text you that unit number.
I got it.
What happened to you? I got peppered.
Peppered? Any luck with Jillian?
Yeah, I found her. He lost her.
Don't want to talk about it.
He left a trail of angry, violated women in Malibu. Gloria Allred might be calling, just so you know.
That was a gross exaggeration.
Peppered. Did you find anything?
Yeah, just got a hit off Jillian's ATM card. She used it at a rest stop off the I-5 South in Irvine. Ooh, pepper spray. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Talk about it.
See who she knows in the area. Already on it. I'm data mining through her school records, address book, emails, phone calls, and calendar appointments. If there's anyone in the area that Jillian's had any contact with, this will pick it up. This doesn't make any sense. Why would a successful surgeon get involved with these terrorists?
You saw their place. Maybe needs some extra cashola for another Picasso.
Okay, looks like our winner is David Fernandez, registered nurse at St. Mary's Hospital. Lives 2 miles off the exit she was at. Address is 465 Sheridan Road. Oh, and I figured out what GD stands for in Dr. Russell's calendar. Dr. Georgia Donner. She's an OBGYN at Cedars.
Wow, I don't know too many guys that visit a gynecologist.
The fact that you actually know any scares me.
Maybe he went with his wife. Maybe Jillian's preggers.
You really are a detective.
Okay, now you're just making fun of me.
Eric came through with unit 1231. I don't get the whole loft craze thing. If I buy a place, I want walls.
I like the open floor plan. Now you know where everything's at.
You know where everything's at because all you own is a sleeping bag and a toothbrush.
And I got a roof over my head. What more do I need?
A sweet plasma for one. Microwave, bookshelves.
Then I gotta buy books. That's how it starts. First you buy paperbacks, a fridge, a bed, just got snowballs on you.
Something tells me they don't like visitors.
You know what else paranoid people don't like?
Please proceed to the nearest stairwell. Do not take the elevator. Please proceed to the nearest stairwell. Do not take the elevator. Please proceed to the nearest stairwell.
Federal agents now!
All of them, the elevator.
Right now, Danny believes Dr. Vargas is at the junior.
Roach.
And still tried to convince them to allow drilling. A man is dead, Mr. Edwards. And some of the people that I would trust with my own life think it's because of that.
That will cure it.
Kit Kat Duos and some dark chocolate.
Kit Kat Duos, mocha and chocolate. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
What should we do?
I'm going to CashNetUSA.com. I can apply in minutes, and if approved, we can have the money as soon as the same business day.
Go to CashNet USA for the money you need.
Man, Pizza Hut packs so much meat in their meat lovers pizza.
Just jogging.
That was a heartbreaking moment in the courtroom.
There's a deep culture of racism here.
This is not some hate crime. The Justice Department announced federal hate crime charges in the death of Ahmaud Arbery.
This makes you have to look at some tough issues.
Thanks so much for being with us here on Core TV Live. I'm Joy Lim-Nakran. We want to turn now to another case that we're following out of Los Angeles. On Friday, a judge sentenced a man that media outlets called the Hollywood Ripper and who prosecutors dubbed the boy next door killer. 45-year-old Michael Thomas Gargiulo is sentenced to death for the home invasion murders of 2 young women and the attempted murder of a third. The judge called the crimes vicious and frightening. That is a direct quote. He also sided with a jury that recommended a sentence of death. The victims of Gargiulo included 22-year-old Ashley Ellerin, who was killed on a night in 2001 when she had plans with actor Ashton Kutcher. Kutcher testified during the trial that he arrived late for his date with Ellerin, and when no one answered the door, he left. Gargiulo showed no reaction as the court clerk read the jury's death sentence at a post-trial hearing. Gargiulo had already been convicted of killing 2 other women before this trial began, and now he's set to be extradited to Illinois for the 1993 killing of Trisha Picascio in his Illinois hometown. Now, the prosecutors in the California case presented evidence from that Illinois case to portray Gargiulo as a serial killer. So let's bring back in criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Susan Williams joining us.
I saw John leaving
my
there.
first question to you
As I was
is,
coming
after
back.
everything that this
All right,
defendant
guys, listen, I didn't realize John had left until I was on my way back from the coffees, grabbing coffees, and I seen him walking the other way, so I didn't realize there was dead air. I'm so sorry, guys. I would never have left you guys had I known John was going to leave. Talk soon. Thanks for watching, and there you go. You have it in the entirety. John's visit. Came to see us. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
But the crime that he was found guilty of in California